think one of the most groundbreaking shifts I've seen in AI, maybe, I don't know, like in the last 30 minutes or like this week. I think one of the big shifts I've seen right now is these characters that people are generating and kind of are able to speak and talk. I think it's like a precursor of what we're going to see is I think eventually you're going to prompt a character and then they're going to like push back on your idea. And that's going to probably happen in like about 2 years from now. So like they might have a little bit more agency. So just seeing like the sprinklings, the early beginnings of that, I think has been pretty interesting the last like 2 weeks.
That is really interesting, especially because with a lot of these chatbots, right, like we can get a lot of confirmation bias and some of them tend to be a little bit overly positive, right? So I'm looking forward to that. Lori?
I think one of the things for me that I've seen in like traditional Hollywood is that we're looking at AI more as collaborators, like you were talking about earlier, and that when there was such a huge fear, like a year ago, the question was, you're not really using AI, are you? Maybe 6 months ago, it was, are you using AI yet? And literally now it's, how are you using AI? So people are coming out. Maybe still some of us are under the covers, but we're coming out and using it. And I think that when you look at something like, I was looking at the trailer for Ancestor. Did you guys see that? Darren Aronofsky's, it's premiering at Tribeca. It's a really great blend of live action and AI. But what I realized, I was watching this trailer and there was a close-up of a baby's face that smiled a little, grabbed its mom's finger, and then there was a soft focus of the mom behind it. And what I realized, I got chills. What I realized was, if I had read that in a script, I would have thought, oh, this writer, they've never been on set. They have no idea we're never going to be able to shoot that. But then what I thought is, oh my gosh, I have these kind of blinders on. I have been living in a world where I was always reading for what I could create. And now we can open this up, like the kinds of stories that we are going to be able to tell are endless, and I'm so excited about that change.
I think one thing that I have to remind myself constantly is that most of the modalities and models are getting twice as performant and twice as cheap every 6 months. So remember, VO2 was in December. VO3 happened now, just in May, less than 6 months. And that really shows that we're mostly, at the moment, as a collective, in this capability overhang, whereby the performance and the capability of the models exceeds our imagination. And I really have to push myself, and also organizations that I work with, is how do we dial up our ambition to 11 so that we can truly embrace them and make